your eyes.
There are so many whitecaps out here in Guntersville Lake.
Oh my gosh, look at that. He just dropped the fuel cap into our scupper hole.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed by that.
Hi, we're Jen, Elliot, and Ollie. In 2019, we left the United States and backpacked through 11 countries, all before deciding to come back home and try something completely new, pivoting into boat life. Our current adventure is America's Great Loop, a 6,000-mile journey through small towns, big cities, and the wilderness from the eastern portion of the United States, through the Great Lakes and Canada, and down the Midwest rivers, all aboard our home on the water, Pivot. Make sure you subscribe as we share our journey through the highs, lows, and everything in between.
Winter has officially come, at least for the next few days. It is cold here in Guntersville. It was like 29 this morning, and we just have like wind. It's 40 something degrees, and we have wind just out of the north, and it's blowing, and so it's just cutting through everything. So wind chill's gotta be in the 30s at least. But it's our next day in our Chattanooga side trip. So today, the goal is to get fuel, because we're running low, and then find a beautiful anchorage to stage for our final day getting to Chattanooga. Or should be in Chattanooga tomorrow. A little slow of a start. I think it's because it's so cold. Man. At least we started. That's good. Today we are also running our generator for our first couple hours of the cruise. It's because our batteries are getting pretty low. It's been overcast and rainy the past few days, so we haven't gotten any solar and we've stayed put. So we are running very low on the batteries. That'll top us off, and then we'll refuel at Goose Pond, which will bring us back up.
Their eyes. I'm gonna be snuggling up to my cup of tea right now because I cannot feel my fingers. I have gloves, I just didn't want to use them because I can't feel my fingers. I don't want like a line to get caught or anything like that, and because the wind was pushing against the dock, it wasn't just like an easy like just get off the dock. It was not terrible, it was just not like, I was not doing it today. So anyway, so that's why I chose not to wear gloves, because I didn't want like something to happen, because I've heard horror stories of like people wearing gloves and then like a line gets caught or something and then it like their finger rips off. So I'll just wait out having cold fingers for like a minute or two.
There are so many whitecaps out here in Guntersville Lake. It's kind of insane. I was just thinking, like, we have wind coming from the north, which in this section of the Tennessee River, the current is flowing from the north, it's flowing south. So, like, we have wind and current together, which would just so much better than wind versus current. So if we had wind out of the south with current flowing southbound, it would have been so much worse out here. But it's not too bad. We have the generator running, we have our heater going. It's actually a fairly comfortable cruise.
I'm also making us some oatmeal, so a nice warm breakfast, and using it while the generator's going, so, you know, all good.
Now that we're turning into Goose Pond Marina, I've heard that it's a very tight but well-marked channel, and there's a lot of weeds, so your depth finder will go crazy, but there's plenty of depth. So we're about to see if that's the case.
Like we're gonna run aground. It's not good. Holy cow. And we are in the channel. There's the red marker. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm laughing about it, but Elliot is not at the point where he's laughing about it yet. He just dropped the fuel cap into our scupper hole, which is essentially like the spot that like any water on our decks drain into, just drain. So essentially it went into the drink. This is not the first time that this has happened. If you're new to our channel, this is actually the second time now.
I just made an oopsies.
Doesn't fit.
Elliot actually already replaced this exact same one when we were on the Erie Canal. And yeah, so anyway, looks like we'll be replacing another fuel fitting on our boat. What are the chances? What are the odds?
Yeah, I'm so disappointed right now. Oh, it fell literally. I always bring it inside now because of what happened, and I brought it inside, but I put it on top of the thing, and I just picked it on top of the like tool to tighten it up, and I picked the tool to pick it up, and it just flew up directly into the hole.
Refueling is a two-person job on our boat. I am inside watching our sight lines, our sight glass, and Elliot is outside with the pump. So whenever it gets to about an inch from the pump, I'll tell him so that way he can like slow down and like knows when to stop.
I'm trying to fish for it with my fishing magnet that I bought recently. I bought it kind of for this. So far I found a set of pliers, which has been interesting, a lot of nails, but no dice on the cap. Now we have tried it with a different cap in the past, and I know that it can pick it up. I just don't know if it will. I guess am I even gonna find it? So I'm gonna spend a few minutes doing that. Jen's gonna take Ollie out and regroup. Luckily the one that I bought back when we were in New York sort of fits, it at least screws in, so it'll be fine for now, but it sticks out, so I'm gonna need to buy another one.
I did find another deck fitting tool, so that's kind of nice, and it's got a bottle opener. Doesn't make up for it, but it's still nice. And I found a set of rusty old pliers. Who knows how long they've been down here.
Up, 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 up. Come on, up, up, up. Thank you.
You can go pick it up.
Oh, yeah.
No luck, but it is time for us to go. We need to make some miles before sunset today, which it's sun's setting really early nowadays, so vámonos.
Underneath the dock, and the whole time I wondered where you are. I remember the sweeter days, oh, the summers that never end, diving headlong below the waves as they break the horizon bends. But I still don't seem to understand. Now it's over, so here I am.
Another boat, another day, another boat project.
Spoke in vain, just my words never came out right. In my heart, I know I've played the fool, but it was alright when I was playing it for you.
I have been been at the helm since we left Goose Pond Marina to get fuel, and this part of the Tennessee River has been absolutely incredible. The views are spectacular. Off in the distance you can see kind of these like rolling hills. I would call them mountains, probably other people wouldn't, but it is absolutely beautiful. The trees are getting to their more dormant stage. It's kind of past the more fall foliage, but it is still really pretty. There's hues of like lilac and a little bit of purple in the sky, light blue. The water is this magnificent blue. It is like all of it together has been really, really stunning. Look at my view, look. Perfect.
The sun is officially setting, about 5 minutes left of daylight, and I think we might try to tuck off here. There's an old lock wall that looks like a place to spend the night. Nothing more, nothing less. Scratch that. We are gonna keep moving to the anchorage. The wall kind of slants upward a little bit, and I'm just worried about there being like debris on the side of the wall and coming close to something that's dilapidated. Might not be the best idea. So we may be cruising a little bit in the darkness today, but it's a very easy approach to the anchorage.
I don't know if you can see that, but it is 56 degrees in here. It is so cold. We are turning on the generator and turning on the heater. Holy cow.
Our anchorage for the evening is just ahead, and we are in the last vestiges of the light for the day, and I think we're gonna make it. If not, it's gonna be really close. We do have lights on pivot, and we're gonna turn on the spotlight if it gets dark, but I think we're gonna make it. The reason why we wanted to come this far was it kind of stages tomorrow, so that we can travel to Chattanooga and not have it be an entire sun up to sundown day. And yeah, the only reason why I kind of decided and pushed this way was the anchorage is really easy to get into. It's basically on the other side of an island, nice and big, open water, and yeah, so it's easy in, easy out, not worrying too much about things. But I'm gonna knock on wood. Knock on wood. We have made it. There's still a very tiny bit of light outside, so we're gonna quickly drop the hook and the day.
All right, go ahead.
All right, it's set now.
Okay, forward, I'll tell you when. All right, good. I'm ready. Stop. That's good.
Alright.
Alright.
Good job.
Oh my gosh.
Dropping the hook at night, especially in a new spot, but you know, and there's a lot of current here because we are not that far from the dam, so we had a really good bite though. So we're gonna have a good night's sleep tonight, and we're gonna probably leave the generator running for the next couple hours, I think. Keep the boat nice and warm. Probably gonna open up a hatch to let Linda warm up the boat a little bit, but my word, it was 55 degrees in here, and probably less than 30 outside. It's just really cold today.
Tonight for dinner I am making chickpea dumpling soup. So right now I'm making the dumplings, and I have some dough, some green onion in them, cutting them up. It's gonna be good. Instead of chicken and dumplings, it's essentially chickpea and dumplings. So
perfect for a nice cold day.
should have been named, how much can I stuff in this one pot?
It looks amazing, babe.
Thank you.
Chickpea dumpling soup.
Chickpea dumpling soup.
Mmm.
Or chickpeas and dumplings, or whatever.
You can see like all this condensation, partly from cooking, but also because it's really cold outside. Oh, thank you, babe. I love you.
Welcome.
You're the best admiral a captain could ever want, and you are the best deck squab captain could ever want to. Thank you guys so much for watching our side trip to Chattanooga, and tomorrow yes, go through the, among all the fun things going tomorrow, the Grand Canyon of the East. It's gonna be wild. Thanks for watching. Holy cow!
Holy cow! Holy cow! It's cold!
Joe! Joe!
Tonight for dinner, I'm making a, what am I making? Oh yeah, chickpea.
From this side though.
So right now I'm making the dumplings, and then I'll be making the chickpea, like,
The chickpea soup.
oh yeah, yeah.